tonight? All right. So let me let my hair down so we could really get into this here. Yeah, there we go. That always gets to women. So I grew my hair out so I could look like Aquaman, but turns out I look like Puerto Rican Christ. But that's okay because we all come in different sizes and shapes, and apparently I'm shaped like a Puerto Rican giraffe. And a misconception about Puerto Ricans is that we all carry knives. Listen, not all Puerto Ricans carry knives. Some of us leave it in the car. And some kids grew up with some imaginary friends. At Christmas time, my parents were so broke, they gave us imaginary gifts. Do you know how hard is it to own an imaginary bike? I kept forgetting where I put it. So I called the Uber to pick me up at the airport, and I'm coming down the escalator, and I see the guy with the sign with my name, but he messed up my name. My name is Morales. This dude had a sign that said more or less. So I just became a stepdad. Yeah. Thank God you didn't clap. The job was already done before I got there. And some boyfriends hate what's this guy named? I hate him so much I forgot him. So they hate the ex-husband. Me, I don't hate this dude. His child support payments come in at the same time as my car payments. I'm getting old, and the worst thing about getting old is your friends telling you that you're getting old. They're like, hey, Carlos, gray hair, huh? Maybe it's time for Just for Men. And I told them, hey, maybe it's time for you to just shut the fuck up. I know I'm getting old. My girlfriend's two sons, they got into a fight. And I try to break it up. How afterwards I feel like I'm the one that got fucked up. But I try to be a good stepdad, One of the boys, she thought he was selling drugs, selling weed. She's like, go talk to him, be a father. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go talk to him. But no matter what I told him, he wouldn't give me a discount. And I'm good with her little daughter. I read her stories when she's going to go to sleep. I read her, a fairy tale. And my girlfriend goes, aw, you're reading her a fairy tale. How come you never told me a fairy tale? I said, I told you a fairy tale. She's like, when? She's like, of course I told you a fairy tale. How do you think I got you to sleep with me? Girls don't like that one. I try to give them good advice. Like my dad used to give me advice. Well, it wasn't good advice. I probably didn't understand it when I was a kid. I had a girlfriend when I was like 13, and school was doing safe sex. So I went to my dad. Hey, Dad, what's safe sex? He's like, is she pregnant? I'm like, no. He's like, then you're safe. But me and my dad were good friends. Last week, he picked me up from a bar because I was too drunk to drive. And apparently he was too drunk to know where the car was. So we find the car, he gets in, I get in, and he's just standing there. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, mijo, someone stole the steering wheel. I'm like, Dad, you're in the back seat. Thank you, guys. That's my time.